Are you planning a trip to Vietnam? Check out Golden Holiday Travel's guide for tips and local insights to help you make the most of your journey. Let's plan your perfect Vietnam adventure. 1. Do I need a visa to enter Vietnam? First, let's tackle the essentials. Your visa. Depending on your nationality, you may need a visa to enter Vietnam. For most travelers, the easiest way is applying for an e-visa online, which covers stays up to 90 days for tourism, business, and study. The official government website is straightforward. Read for the details at our description link. You'll upload your passport photo, a scan of your passport, and pay a modest processing fee of $25 for the single entry. In about 3 to 5 working days, your e-visa will be ready. Be sure to print it out and bring it with you. Good news for citizens of certain Southeast Asian and European countries may be eligible for visa-free entry for short visits. Always double-check the latest regulations, as policies do change. A quick tip: avoid unofficial third-party websites that charge inflated fees or advertise express services. These can be unreliable or even scams. 2. When is the best time to visit Vietnam? The best overall time to explore Vietnam, with pleasant weather from north to south, is between November and April. But here's the thing: Vietnam stretches over 1,600 kilometers and spans multiple climate zones, so the perfect time really depends on where you're heading. Northern Vietnam, Hanoi, Ha Long Bay, Sapa. The months of March to May and September to November offer cooler, drier weather, great for hiking and mountain views. Central Vietnam, Hoi, Da Nang, Hoi An. The sweet spot here is February to August, when the skies are clear and the coastline is bathed in sunshine, perfect for beach days and exploring ancient towns. Southern Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City, Mekong Delta. From December to April, the south enjoys warm, dry conditions, ideal for cruising rivers, exploring floating markets, and soaking in the vibrant street life. Of course, Vietnam is beautiful all year round, but planning around regional climates helps you avoid heavy rains and make the most of your time under the sun. 3. Suggested places to visit and things to do in Vietnam. So, where should you go and what sites simply can't be missed? Let's begin right at the top. Literally, Northern Vietnam is where you'll find Hanoi, the vibrant, 1,000-year-old capital. Spend a day exploring the maze-like streets of the Old Quarter, sampling mouth-watering street food, and soaking in the peaceful atmosphere around its scenic lakes. History enthusiasts will enjoy landmarks like the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum, the Temple of Literature, and the infamous Hoa Lo Prison. From Hanoi, it's just a short journey to the stunning seascape of Ha Long Bay. Glide across emerald waters on a traditional junk boat, surrounded by towering limestone islands. It's pure magic. For those craving adventure, the Northern Highlands await. Sapa offers breathtaking terraced rice fields and rich cultural experiences with its ethnic minority communities, making it ideal for trekking. And if you're after even more awe-inspiring views, head to Ha Giang, where winding mountain roads and jaw-dropping landscapes remain one of Vietnam's best-kept secrets. Next, head to Central Vietnam, a region boasting a blend of history, culture, and sun-kissed coastline. Hoi An is a timeless traveler favorite, a picturesque town where lantern-lit evenings and centuries-old houses transport you to ancient times. Take a walking tour, get measured for custom-tailored clothing, and don't skip out on a cooking class led by local chefs. Nearby, the ancient imperial city of Hue invites you with its striking citadel, royal tombs, and tranquil pagodas, a must for history buffs. For those chasing the sun and sea, Da Nang offers wide stretches of soft golden sand, especially at the popular Mai Khe Beach. And just a short drive away, the Marble Mountains and Santra Peninsula await, brimming with hidden caves and sweeping ocean views. Venture further south and you'll stumble upon Ho Chi Minh City, the dynamic heart of modern Vietnam. This city pulses with energy. Towering skyscrapers stand next to colonial buildings, and the aroma of sizzling street food fills every corner. Visit the sobering War Remnants Museum, shop till you drop at Ben Thanh Market, and try a cup of Ca Phi Xoa Da, Vietnamese iced coffee, at a street-side cafe. Just beyond the city center, take a day trip to the Cu Chi tunnels to imagine life during the Vietnam War, or sail on the Mekong Delta for a taste of riverside village life, floating markets, and picturesque coconut-lined waterways. Don't overlook the hidden treasures of the Central Highlands, especially Da Lat, a charming retreat with rolling hills, pine-scented forests, and the elegance of a former French hill station. It's an ideal spot for hiking, canyoning adventures, and even picking fresh strawberries. Further south, the tropical islands of Phu Quoc and Con Dao beckon with its powdery white sand beaches, bustling night markets, and crystal-clear waters, perfect for snorkeling, sunbathing, and unwinding in paradise. 4. Must-try dishes in Vietnam. No visit to Vietnam is truly complete without diving fork-first into its incredible culinary scene. Each region offers unique specialties that are worth seeking out. In Hanoi, start your day with a bowl of pho, the iconic steaming beef noodle soup infused with fresh herbs. Don't miss bun cha, where grilled pork is served over cool vermicelli noodles alongside crisp lettuce and a fragrant dipping sauce. Heading south to Hoi An, sample cao lao, thick, chewy noodles mixed with tender pork, fresh herbs, and crunchy crackers. And no matter where you are, you must try banh mi, a delicious fusion baguette stuffed with pâté, pickled vegetables, and local meats, with every city adding its own flavorful twist. In Saigon, treat yourself to Hue Tu noodle soup, or refresh with a chilled glass of sweet sugarcane juice on a hot afternoon. Along the coast, seafood lovers will delight in dishes like grilled squid, steamed clams, and the famous white rose dumplings. And if you see egg coffee on the menu, don't hesitate. This creamy caffeine treat is unlike anything you've ever tried. 5. Useful travel tips for your Vietnam adventure. Before you go, let's share a few travel tips that seasoned backpackers and luxury travelers alike keep in their back pocket. First, cash is king in Vietnam, especially outside of major cities. ATMs are widely available, but it can be handy to carry smaller bills for street food, taxis, and markets. Speaking of taxis, use reputable apps like Grab, Zanch, SN for easy, stress-free rides, and always double-check pricing on metered rides. For cross-country travel, Vietnam's trains are scenic and safe, and domestic flights are great for saving time. Bus journeys can be bumpy but are affordable and cover remote destinations. Just check reviews before you book. For those hoping to stay connected, grabbing a local SIM card at the airport is cheap and simple. Viettel, Vinaphone, and Mobiphone all offer reliable coverage. Vietnamese people are famously warm and welcoming, but it's good etiquette to learn a few phrases, like Xin Chào, hello, or Cam ơn, thank you. It goes a long way. Embrace Vietnamese hospitality. Don't hesitate to chat, ask for directions, or try new things with locals. You'll often receive more than just help, but also memorable stories and new friendships. Dress modestly when visiting temples and pagodas, knees and shoulders covered, hats off inside, and shoes at the door. And because Vietnam's sun can be surprisingly fierce, pack a good sunscreen, a hat, and stay hydrated. 6. Alert scams to avoid in Vietnam. Now, let's talk about safety tips and a few common scams to avoid. Vietnam is generally a safe destination for travelers, but it's smart to stay cautious. When exchanging money, stick to official banks. Avoid street vendors promising unbeatable rates. Watch out for overenthusiastic taxi drivers. Agree on metered fares. Use trusted apps like Grab or Zanch SM, and be wary of clone taxis with names suspiciously close to real brands. In tourist hotspots, some vendors may inflate prices or give back incorrect change. Don't be shy about clarifying prices up front, and count your change before you walk away. Another scam involves offer of tour packages from non-reputable sources. These may lure you with too good to be true prices, followed by disappointment. Book tours, transport, or activities through reputable companies, either online or via your hotel, to ensure safety and quality. Sadly, pickpocketing does happen in busy markets or buses, so keep your valuables close, use a money belt, and avoid showing off your expensive items. If you plan to rent a scooter, make sure you have an international license, always wear a helmet, and thoroughly check the vehicle before taking off to avoid surprise damage fees upon return. 7. Plan your Vietnam trip duration wisely. With 4-6 days, explore one region, North, Central, or South Vietnam. For 7 to 15 days, combine regions for a deeper experience. A well-planned itinerary helps you make the most of Vietnam's beauty and culture. Thanks for your watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more Vietnam travel tips. We're Golden Holiday Travel, a licensed local tour operator in Hanoi, Vietnam. Need help planning your Vietnam trip? Contact us below for expert advice and support.